Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Aquarius for the whole of 2012. And you know what? It's big news. It's dramatic news. Something in your very soul is shifting this year. And that's because Neptune, the planet of spiritual enlightenment, the planet of fog and illusion and debauchery, and all things lack of boundaries, but also spiritual enlightenment, is leaving your sign. Now, it did nip out last year, so you would have already had a flavour of what's to come. So you need to think back to last year. Was there a moment last year where you suddenly had clarity, when you were suddenly clearer and more grounded? Because Neptune has been kind of covering you up in cotton wool on the one hand and making you great, hopefully enlightened on the other hand, but there's been a sort of lack of realness, and now you're coming through that. You're seeing people for what they are. You're seeing life for what it is. You're feeling much more in control of yourself. You're feeling more in control of your destiny, ironically. And it's as if something's lifted from you. Now, personally, I love Neptune. I think Neptune's a big gift. And I think it's very exciting. You've learnt that lesson, and now it's on to the next thing. Now, as Neptune is going into Pisces, it's in your second house. So the next gift it gives you is all about money. You might suddenly see money differently. You might become a lot less materialistic. You might have a lot of faith of where your destiny is leading you when it comes to your security. And because you've had a very full-on relationship with Neptune, it's an easy shift, and actually it's interesting, and in a way it's just good for you. Now, you see the world and people for what they are, which might be a bit difficult. You may have had someone in your life that's on a pedestal, and all of a sudden you're going, hang on a minute, you are not perfect, you are not God or Goddess, you are just a mere mortal, I am horrified. Anyway, don't worry about it, because this will balance out. And actually, you know, they are God or Goddess. We all are. So see the divine in them. Don't like completely kick them off that pedestal, but be aware that some of your feelings may change for people. Now, in the first 6 months of this year, or certainly up until April, you're sort of pondering about the changes that have gone on. And it's quite a gradual feeling, but you're starting to see life differently, and you need time to take time out and think about it. Now, the good news is, I think it's April. Is it April? Yes, in April, Venus, the planet of love, enters your 5th house of fun and pleasure, and things lighten up after April. You're feeling much more perky, much more excited about life. You're feeling that you want to have a good time. It's almost as if you've been let out to be exactly who you are, and you're enjoying that totally, and the world is wonderful again, and people around you are wonderful, and you're over that pondering. Or in October, Venus goes into your 8th house, and it may bring up some very intense emotions. You may end up in a relationship, or within your own relationship, looking at what is power in relationship, who has the power. Ultimately, you know, if we feel someone has power over us, we're giving them that power. They can't just have power over us emotionally, and that's all about our relationship with ourselves. So if you are feeling kind of jealous or primal or out of control emotions, take a step back and look, why am I feeling this? What is it about my soul and my heart that I'm going through this emotion, and how can I not take it personally and transform it? And you will transform it. Neptune's taught you quite a lot in the past few years. It's taught you how to transform and how to see the bigger picture, which, being an Aquarius, you're quite good at anyway. Now we have a new moon on January the 23rd, so at the beginning of the year. And that enables you to take the first step into a new start on recreating yourself. And in lots of ways, you are recreating yourself. You're seeing the world differently. You're more grounded. You're more practical. You're able to push through and create something solid out of all those dreams that have been swimming around. Have a stunning 2012. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.